What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jamin Gaming. We're back on the 2K16 Create a Legend, Paul George. Figured we'll go ahead and do one more of these while we're at it. We're gonna be taking on John Wall, Washington Wizards. Simulated this game right here, Milwaukee Bucks, and I also turned back off that simulation, sim stats or whatever, because yeah, now it's saying we dropped 41, 19, and 12 in the last game. It's like, yeah, that's a little bit unrealistic. So, turn that back off. I bumped minutes up to 9. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see if 9 minutes is enough or if we need 10 minutes. See what we can do. There's the stats from that game. Obviously, Giannis hasn't become himself yet. Jabari Parker, 3 of 18. My goodness. Middleton isn't himself yet either. Young guns over there. But let's go ahead and take on these Wizards. Throw on some alties too. Here we go.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Washington Wizards in their house, the Verizon Center. Looking at the Wizards, so far they've staggered to a 3-7 record out of the blocks this season. They need a much better mark in their next 10 games than they had in their first 10, or it could be a season in jeopardy. And here we go, two of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever boxes out, Ernie has the advantage. It's a lost art. You don't really see it a lot. That's why you see a lot of guys coming in off the free throw line with the booyaka tip dunk. It's all about anticipation, toughness, and commitment.
Well, great rebounding can make up for a lot of deficiencies elsewhere in your game. So if you can get other shots, you can get more shots and more possessions, you're going to have a better chance of winning.
I can see by the clock over there that it's almost ready.
Oh, wow.
We're just set for the game to begin. So let's send it down to Kevin Harlan with the call.
I ain't never ever heard that before. Oh, I just looked at the clock. We need to send it down. And Charles Barkley's not even on the set distracting you. Come on, Ernie.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Indiana Pacers today. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the
Wall ball.
on 2K Sports.
One of my favorite point guards, that's for sure.
The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before
Polish hammer.
Well, guys, at this point, while still many things
Gets the tip.
the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And well, for Washington, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves. Well, they've assured that it'll be an uphill climb.
I'm surprised Bradley Beal missed that.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Sanders out there with Hill.
Really?
It's Hill in at the point.
Come on, PG.
He was such a good fit for the Wizards last season.
Are we on 60 or 65 right now? I was about to say, it feels like 65. Turn that down.
Actually, the last two seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well.
Bradley Beal doing too much.
Finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first.
Oh, come on. The behind the backs in this game suck. 'Cause they always end up just bouncing off the defender and losing the ball. Like, come on.
Pocket six.
Look at that. You can't even get past them either. It's some bull crap.
Shoot from 12. George missing again.
Not a fan.
Nene kicks to Dudley. There's a screen by Gortat.
Why people say 2K16 is the GOAT, I have no idea.
Shot from 12. No up. Hill with some
Definitely
nice
not in my opinion.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
But then again, I'm a weirdo because I think 2K18 was one of the best. So look at this defense. Like, come on, it's Jared Dudry, man. He should not be sticking with me like that. Wow, what a great start to this game.
Wizards have gone to 1 of 4 to get this game started. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said that one of the players are keying in on defensively is Rodney Stuckey, adding he loves to use his size and his strength to play bully ball inside and get himself to the line.
And A's over here playing like a 90 overall.
Guys, that'll take discipline. We'll see if they can strike the right balance on
How is that a miss?
Good little two-man action.
Wide open.
Get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Beal. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of.
This might be one of those rigged 2K games.
But still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Stuckey after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Stuckey kicks to Hill. Hill is screen on Wall. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Hill. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
I don't know how he made that, but we'll take it.
Leading now by 4. There's a screen by Gorta. It's Wall with the drive. With it, George picks him up. Here's Nene. Again, the
What?
score. Pacers trail by 6.
Nays the Black Dirk, I guess.
Hill passes to George.
Bro, get the hell off me, Dudry, you fucking bum. Give me a screen, man.
Pick up by Hill. George dishes to Hill. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I love it when I have roll on and they don't roll. They just fucking sit there like it's a pick and pop. Like, come on.
You see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Gortat. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. And Dudley kicks to Beal. Lock at 6. It's Samart. And Sanders pulls it down.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Well, last season, the Wizards fell off just a bit in the second half of the year.
There we go, finally.
At home.
Yeah, and their strong play at home helped them weather that storm, Kevin. I mean, they ended up going.
That's what I like about 2K18 is you can actually get past your defender. You can't in this game. And then in 2K19, they like made it to where you couldn't really do it too much either.
Back to Wall.
Which I get sometimes it can get cheesy. You can do it all the time, but in this game you can't do it like ever. It's stupid. Especially when you know you're a stronger guy on offense handling the ball. Like that defender cannot stop you from getting to the paint when you're using your strength.
Really like shooting the ball here as they were a top 5 3-point percentage team in this building.
Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's George.
Come on.
This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. Sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And really the driving factor for why Washington was so good at home was their defense. I mean, they would finish with the best field goal percentage against in the entire league in their home building. You don't think of the Wizards as a lot.
How that wasn't a steal, I have no idea.
That's exactly what they were.
Now here's Stuckey.
There we go, Stuckey.
Points in the win against Milwaukee.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Wizards with the lead. Beal the pass to Wall.
Let's go, Larry.
And now here's George, the fast break opportunity.
Really?
And they'll keep possession.
How the fuck you get blocked on a 2-on-1 like that?
George on the wing. And the whistle blows.
I was about to say, that's a blocking foul for sure.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And George, here we go. That puts
Let's go.
them in the lead. George has got his third basket of the night.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake.
Wall dishes to Neal. Lets it go from deep. Wall's shot is off.
I'm fine with Wall shooting threes. He's not the best at that.
Pretty nice shooting. And the shot is good.
Mid-range is a different story.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
No, I'm pretty sure the hand was in the face there.
That game against Milwaukee.
Good move.
The game plan that was constructed for that one. I mean, it was apparent how
Oh, man.
powerless the D was.
Oh, man, that was beautiful.
Way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything.
Didn't finish, but
I think all three of us agree John Wall, a tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first in Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't
He
he?
sure does.
And guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous length and athleticism for a point guard. And that's one of the reasons he gets so many steals, blocks, and rebounds. All the extra things from his position that really add up.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up.
I got to watch that a lot in person. Well, on TV, I should say.
Here is Hill. After
Wall to
marching
Gortat. Shoot that Stucky.
Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound.
It was fun to watch, like, the 16-17 Wizards.
For Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke. It looks better every year, but doesn't necessarily go in more often, especially from three. But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
That rebound.
The defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those
Are you-
than he misses when he's got that much
Fuck
room.
you,
And
2K.
they're pushing it up. Gort's out with the screen for Wall. Here's Neal. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Lets it go with a three. And the shot is good. Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Stucky passes to George.
Let's go. Cut back door.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
So it's Washington now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now, here is George, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. The 19-foot shot.
There we go.
Down the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end of quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
Definitely a lot more entertaining game than against the Sixers, that's for sure.
And an exciting end backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his
Look at them goggles on Porter.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. And like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you'll get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, dog, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a good job finishing it.
And now I'm hungry. Sounds like Bradley Beal needs a buffet.
For a championship in D.C.
Yeah, I would certainly think. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still move.
And he hoops afterwards? Oh, hell no.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going.
Or does he mean just that he doesn't gain weight?
Guys, what do you think?
Right from the start, they have been able to. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Porter, no luck.
And for a long time now, Indiana has protected the
Let's
rim.
go.
It's one of the core elements of their defense, and why
A little
they are
back
so
and forth.
strong on D every year.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Quartet. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but
Go,
enough to
Monta.
get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
And Neal kicks to Humphries. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's Wall with the drive. And all to win that time before dropping in. Wall's got 5. Pacers leading by 7. Hill kicks to George. Pick up by Hill. George with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Ellis dishes to George. Clock at 6. Basket number 8 is
Let's
all
go.
good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Timeout. Starting.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
You know, no doubt last year a bit of a loss for Paul George. I mean, he had to sit out most of it after that gruesome leg injury in the Team USA scrimmage.
Nene, he's checked in for the Wizards. Picked by Humphries. Nene at the elbow. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
There we go.
And it's Hill. That time the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And thinking back on George's injury, still a very graphic image in everyone's mind, but he was able to bounce back.
Yeah, it was great to see him get some game time before the end of the season after that horrific injury. A credit to him working as hard as he did, as well as to the training staff that got him back to be able to play before the end of the season.
Clark David struggling here on offense.
Ah, I thought for sure I was going to get that block.
And guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
For Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor, he's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
George, no good.
That was kind of a forced shot.
Wizards trail by 9. At the elbow, it's Neal. Outside, Wall.
Oh, man, he got right by me.
The shot is off.
I don't know how he missed that.
Will take it the other way. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take
Get outta here.
full advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Sessions checked in for John Wall. CJ
Got
Myers
2 for 1 here.
checked in for Indiana. And some changes here for the Pacers.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Wizards gain possession.
That's what I hate about this game. Just randomly lose the fucking ball.
32 seconds left now here in the second. And Wall kicks to Temple. Dudley with a screen on Hill.
I think that's in 17 too.
Temple to pass
That
to
stupid animation.
And another miss by Washington.
You don't see it in 18, that's for sure.
George against Wall.
Come get some, John.
Outside, George. It could go. And that's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
I don't even know if we really got that off in time or not.
And now let's get
Acting like we did.
Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 16 points, 7 assists, and 1 block. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers? Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
I'd really like to see them attack the rim a little bit more. Change the game up, man. Generate
I guess
some
we're
more
skipping over what
easy
Shaq has to
passes.
say.
Part of the reason they're behind is because they've been outclassed inside. They haven't been able to drive the ball, dish the ball. They need to pound it in the paint more if they want to win this basketball.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
We're only 1 for 4 from the free throw line. That ain't too good. I don't know who's been shooting free throws, but
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
George having a fantastic game. 8 rebounds and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And the Wizards with possession. It's a 10-point game. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. And it's Dudley in at the 3. That's Ren.
I'm gonna be real, man. We should be guarding, you know, Brad Beal or John Wall. Dudley's garbage.
As we get into the second half.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings.
Why the fuck would you think I'd want to pass it to him?
Beal's shot is good.
I clearly wanted to pass to Larry Sanders, but, you know, if you don't position pass, this game will just throw it to whoever the fuck will give you a turnover. It's just stupid.
George dishes to Hill. Sanders with a screen on Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George.
Come get some.
One up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Last season at both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played.
How many points does Nene have? My goodness.
Hill kicks to George. The pass to Sanders. Dishes it to Stuckey. And George, here we go. Hill has the open look.
Kind of wanted to pass it to George Hill, who's wide open on the three-point line, but
George has got his 8th assist here tonight.
if Jordan's going to knock it down, we'll take it.
He's got 7. Now the feed to Beal. Nene setting the pick for Beal. He dishes it to Nene. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That was a real risky pass we made, but
His body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
you've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
We were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
There's the John Wall I know.
He came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pacers leading by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hill kicks to Hill. Good, the assist.
Hill to Hill connection. There we go.
That's now 9 points for Hill.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Wall passes to Dudley. Hill against Nene. Pacers with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And George, here we go. Missed inside.
It's a tough layup. I felt like it should have went in.
You can rely on him to get you 2 points.
Euro.
Just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
I should have.
Just over 3.5 minutes through.
Come get some.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Polish Hammer ain't got nothing for that.
Wizards trail by 13.
I'll say I thought I should have probably went for the 3 there, but Dudley took the bait on the pump fake.
Feeds to Gortat. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gortat's got 6.
The chemistry that John Wall and Gortat had was just amazing back in the day. So nice to watch them on a pick and roll game.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Wall kicks to Gortat.
Good D, Larry.
By Paul George. George has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. He kicks to Hill. Right side Hill. It's back to Hill. George against Dudley. Screened by Sanders. Just 4 to shoot. From 17 feet out. Stuckey passes to Hill. And
there we go.
Bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hill's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high percentage shot.
Wall dishes to Beal. Hill against Wall. Sanders with the steal. Outside Hill. George with no one around.
Ah, come on.
George again missing.
We're a little bit far from the line there, but
The Wizards working the ball around now.
especially for 2K16, unless you're Curry,
12 points for Nene.
you have to be damn near right there at the 3-point line to make them.
It's George on the wing. The fadeaway. Here's Sanders, and they're going to count the bucket and
There we go.
send him to the line.
Good old Larry.
Point play.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Jared Dudley. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. Turner's checked in for Larry Sanders. George against Porter. Right block shot.
What the fuck was that? I want to go for a layup animation when I beat him, and he does that instead.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season. First in opponent points per game. 6th in shooting percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
There's a good screen. Wall passes to Neal. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Ellis dishes to Turner. Here's Mahimi. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. That's to Neal. It's deflected. Humphries kicks to Neal. No one near Wall as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Wall's got 12 in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Right here. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Oh my gosh. Miles Turner, hit the fucking bench, dude.
George played the first few years of his career in the NBA with 24 on his back. And as you can see, he now goes with 13.
Shit.
Making the switch.
There you go, John.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter.
Let me get my get back.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that. Kia slammed in. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Defense has been a little soft, allowing them some operating room inside here in the second half, and they're taking advantage of it, which is what they should do.
And the thing great about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer, he's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific...
Damn, Gortat is just getting posterized like crazy today.
You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense.
Every kid in Indiana is going to have one up in their bedroom of Paul George dunking on Gortat.
It's stolen by Mahimi. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Yep. Oh, come on.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for
I wanted the alley there, but we'll take it.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the
Take the and one.
The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Wizards trail by 12. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Here's Gortat. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. Shore.
They didn't even let me, they just automatically passed me the fucking ball in instead of letting me run down the court a little bit. Like, come on.
Out in front, leading by 10. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And it's the Pacers with the ball.
Let's see if I can get the triple-double here.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sanders is out there with Paul George. Then there's Ellis. Then it's George Hill. And it's Turner. And
Let's go, Larry.
Sanders' shot is good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
To the wing on the left. Humphries, the pass to Neal.
Yeah, I think 9 minutes might be fine.
Picked by Humphries. And Wall kicks to Humphries. And Turner
Good
with
block.
the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
What the hell is Monta doing?
It's been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong
Monta had a clear layup there and then just passes it back. Come on, dude.
Guys, the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
And Indiana making a change here. Hill's checked in. And Wall. Here we go now. Baseline jumper. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Beal with the steal.
This
And now
fucking
Wall
game.
running the floor all by.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Neal kicks to Wall. With some art. Shot is off. Good D by Sanders. Pacers leading by 12. Outside, George to the paint. And
Let's go,
Monta
Monta.
with the bucket on the assist by George. 6 points for Ellis.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter.
Timeout. Timeout. Sorry.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Well, the Pacers, despite all their injuries from last season, were right in the playoff hunt until the very end. Had a chance, in fact, GA, on the last day to sneak in, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, they needed a Brooklyn loss to go along with them winning that last game. Ultimately, though, it wasn't in the cards for them, and they ended a game out of the postseason.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively,
Damn.
get us stops, and get on.
We're down by
a run of
6
our own.
now?
Do they have it in them, Kevin?
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Wizards, Gary Neal's checked in for Humphries. Temple
All right,
comes in
Bill.
for Jared Dudley. And Sessions
Couldn't finish,
subbed in
though.
for Nene.
And, you know, the Pacers have made the playoffs in each of the last 4 seasons.
Wanted to make sure I was behind the line there.
For a team that was coming off back-to-back conference finals appearances.
Let's go,
It's something
PG.
like that. But with the injuries, they'll be better and back in the playoffs next year, I'm sure.
Here's Wall, and the layup is good. Wall's got 15 points here in the second half.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out the spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Now, here is George. Guarded closer.
There we go.
Gets it to go. George has got 36.
And really, it's going to be more of a reload than a rebuild situation for the Pacers. You would have to imagine their goal isn't just to get back to the playoffs, but to get back to being a conference final participant.
And the first one drops. Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Sessions. Nene comes in for Bradley Beal. And Dudley subbed in for Garrett Temple. Then for the Pacers.
There you go. That's a better lead.
Hill comes in for Mahimi. And it's Hill in for C.J. Miles. Wall dishes to Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled. He's going to the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Ellis. And George, here we go. Now Hill, screened by Sanders.
Let's go, PG.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
40-point triple-double. We'll
Hill's
take
got
it.
6 assists here tonight. Hill against Wall. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound. And the
Damn.
slams it in.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Hill passes to George. Fouls that.
Damn.
Right back with the dunk.
Just punishing the Polish Hammer tonight.
He can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Pacers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And they took charge when it got it, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in the season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the Wizards.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just
Oh.
how dominant.
Larry, what are we doing, man?
For George. What more
It's an easy alley-oop. Come on, man.
When you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Hill, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Washington making some changes. Otto Porter Jr. is checked in for Dudley. Temple comes in for Gary Neal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahimi's checked in for Sanders. Turner comes in for Hill. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, I'm here with Paul George, and Paul, you were able to really impact the game in a big way. What's been the key to your success in games like this?
Playing confident. Just really letting the game come to me, putting in the work, and I mean the results are showing.
Talent and hard work, Paul. A great tandem. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I don't know what got into him tonight. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
He was like a second point guard out there for them. Accurate and on time with one pass after the other. It's no wonder he wound up with 11 assists. And with him passing the ball so effectively, it forced the defense into a lot of unusual rotations.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Yeah, y'all heard the man. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching. I'm out. God bless.